Alright, hi guys. Thanks for joining me in another video. Today we're going to do a quick talk about the Radiotone RT4. This is a network radio that's put out by Radiotone. It's an amazing little device. Earlier on, you'll notice I had done a video on the Enrico, a review on the Enrico T192, and the reason this video is going to be relatively short is in my Enrico video I covered one of the main drawbacks of having one of these mobile units was that it didn't have a screen, and the cons that went with the pros that went with it. In that particular case, in the case of the Enrico T192, the pros vastly outweighed the cons, being that it didn't have a screen. Alright, so this is put out by Radiotone. I bought this particular model from Odd Store on Amazon. There was some delays given that due to the COVID, I understood completely. I had a little bit of more patience, and it got to me eventually, and I couldn't be more happier. Quick run through. Main keypad. As you can see, I'm running Zelo on it. Basically, let's go back. Basically, it's a phone. If you remember on my Enrico one, I explained about how underneath the phone, the software running it is basically a phone. So on the outside it looks like a radio. On the inside it actually is a phone. If this had a screen, you would see something very similar, if not identical to this. This I believe is running in Marshmallow 6. I think it's Marshmallow 6.0, Android 6.0, so you're not getting the fastest processor. The cameras, of course, it's got a camera on front and back with a flash, but I mean, you're looking at very small resolutions. You're not buying this for a camera, obviously. The sole purpose for me buying this was that it was for Zelo, for my contacts, and
I run an ATAS.
There we go. That's running. That's network radios. One of the awesome channels.
Back of the pickup.
Let me turn that off. I also have a whole bunch of my own channels in here. I also have started a couple of a network here in Niagara region. But the sheer fact of the matter is that I needed one of these handheld mobile units that I desperately needed one with a screen. If I needed to program any of the channels, or if I had any problems with any of the software, I had no access to the screen with the other one. This one solves that whole problem. It's got a small screen. You can get it does have Gorilla Glass already on it, but you can also get screen protectors also if you feel the need to. Again, it's got a belt clip. One of the cool little features on this is that you'll notice that the belt clip and its holder is metal. It is not plastic, so that's a big bonus. Even on the Enrico, which I said is an amazing one, that plastic, that part down in the thing is plastic, whereas this one is metal. Again, the antenna is just for GSM, for the GPS. But the quality and the sound on the radio is amazing. The screen is a little small, but you learn to get around it. It also does have a keypad for typing, although it is a little laborious. There must be a way actually to do it T9 entry, but you can use the keypad for spelling out stuff. All right. I have tried a SIM chip in it, and it does work on 4G. It's not bad at all, but since I bought this specifically as a radio, I run it on Bluetooth off my phone. That way I don't even have to have Zelo on my phone. I just run it off here, but I still have access to all the programming features that I didn't have with my Enrico T192. My Enrico T192 I now actually keep at home. It's more for my wife to use. Gives her a chance to be now directly contact with me, and she doesn't have to waste the batteries on her phone. Speaking of batteries, this thing comes with a massive 44, I believe, 4,000 milliamp battery. So I did a hard test on it the other day, started it out fully charged in the morning. It basically ran the whole day and the whole next day, just listening to scanner traffic and listening to just regular general use. It was amazing. I couldn't be more happy with the performance of this. This is a non-sponsored review. I wish. Can you imagine getting cool shit sent to you? Cool stuff sent to you for free, just to tell them how awesome it is. Or I guess in certain cases not awesome, but either way it would be still awesome. Anyway, can't speak enough about it. Get one. It saves you on your battery on your phone. You don't have to worry about it. It runs off Bluetooth. It links it Bluetooth. The data runs off it with Bluetooth to your phone, so you're not even having to use a lot of energy on hotspot, or it doesn't take away from your phone using its own Wi-Fi or any of that during tethering. So anyway, this unit cost about, I believe, well, you know what, I'm not even going to tell you. If I told you how much it was, let me put it this way, it's not enough. That's all I can say. It's an amazing piece of kit. I can't recommend it enough. Remember to put a little aside for shipping when you get it. And another thing you might want to get is a desktop charger. Right now I am charging it off USB. It does have a USB clip to charge it off USB, but I generally just run it right off. Charge it off USB. Oh, it's durable. It will not break if dropped. Generally, just like the Tienrico, it's solid plastic. This is I have no doubt I could probably drop it from about 2 stories. One little thing I have that I'm having a problem with is whenever I put it, this button particularly brushes against it. This button is a hardwired button to the phone's camera. If you press this one button, it automatically turns the phone, it goes to the phone camera and turns on the phone camera. So that's kind of sucks if it's in your pocket. Even if the screen is turned off, it still actually will activate your camera. In some cases, the flash on the back will come on. If you turn your screen back on, your camera will be activated. I'm not going to go into the how to run it. If you want to get one of these, you'll really pick up easy how easy it is to run these things and program them. They come pre-shipped with Zelo. All you got to do is sign in, and away you go. Highly recommend them. Let me give you an example. If you were out or at work or at a stadium or at wherever, and you dropped your phone, wouldn't you rather drop this, a $400 or $300 communication unit that you can easily replace, or would you rather drop a $1,000 phone? I know what I would rather break. When you're out airsofting, when you're out gaming, when you're out bird watching, nature hiking, wherever you're going and whatever you're doing, wouldn't you rather have one of these that's robust? These things are waterproof, well, relatively waterproof. I've actually seen a video where this thing's sitting in a tub of water and it works just fine. I could attest to the durability of these types of radios. They generally build them to last, and they want them to last. All right, and so they are generally good quality. Like I say, on this particular one, I would get, or when you order it, get yourself a desktop charger and or case. If anyone has any information on how to disable this hardware button, please let me know. This has been a bane in my side. The only thing I can think of is taking this button physically off and filling it in with something hard, maybe no more nails, and then filing it to shape it and paint it black and make it molded out, and it just physically not have a button there. But I don't know, let me know what you think. Like I say, I wanted to keep this a short video. That's it. You got your volume button on the top, and your channels. Everything else is done on screen. That's it. And anything you want to do with hardware-wise to software-wise to the phone, you can just directly go into the phone's settings on the main screens. Yeah, as you can see, head into the main settings. I apologize for the crappy quality of this. But anyway, there you go. Amazing kit. Definitely recommend it. Get one if you need one. Bye-bye.